From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Sanders now to the air right away. Open man is the rookie from Auburn. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18 Pioneer. Go.
Sanders to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Buffalo 18.
Sanders. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. The Bengals hit 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their finer performances because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one so they don't fall into a big hole.
Throwing, Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. You talk about this Lions defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And that is incomplete.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Cowboy 80.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, Williams. His throw incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Play action. Now Williams. Escaping the pressure right. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish them as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give you up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And he's got it. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Bigsby. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. At the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's right. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again, it's Sanders. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60, 79 Broncos. Get it.
To throw is Sanders. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Out of the ground, here's a give to Wayne. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Now Sanders. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Lions force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Oh, dude's wide open. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Let's go now.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback. And know
well, Sanders has it poked free. And this is scooped up and into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Sanders. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Williams. And he completes it to Wilson. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. From the gun, Bigsby. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And a completion to Wilson. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Let it try.
But they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Caleb Williams, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he comes back with one complete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Ready. Shot 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
19 Lions.
2nd and 10.
Bronco 80.
To throw again, here's Sanders. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 8.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 37.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Buffalo 18.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Bronco 80. Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Sanders going to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 23.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
23-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Sanders. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 10. Another run by Bigsby. And he'll power his way up near the 25. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Working out of the gun, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got room. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Give to Bigsby on the option. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
At the 2-yard line.
What is it on?
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
What is up?
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
A beautiful fake. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the double.
The Bengals drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Bigsby once more. And space tough to come by there, so you get maybe a yard to the 37.
He's brought down at the
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Second down and 8. A run here with Bigsby. And not much room to speak of. We'll get about 30 up to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
To the air, Williams. He's got his man. That's a Dunze. Touchdown, Detroit. Rome Dunze. 58 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
31, Bengals 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Ready? Bronco 80. Go.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete.
They certainly are letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
7-pack, Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw is Sanders. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
18 Rattler, 19 Wyatt. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
First down.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Now Sanders. This pass caught at the 4. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Warriors 70. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Here's Sanders. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Sanders once more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From a yard out. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done, and it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
First down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Throwing is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of the Doom zone. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at him, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
That is caught. He finds McMillan. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He'll air this one out from Mims. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. 52 yards.
52 yards. Bengals first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They run on first down with Wright. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Jalen Wright, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
The Bengals will line up for the 2.
They'll try to run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Looking to throw is Williams. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Here's Bigsby. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try to finish off the game.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. On the carry, Bigsby. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On fourth down, here's Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. Panther 60. 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw. Sanders. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go. Here's Sanders. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Sanders. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Now the Bengals will again line up to go for 2.
The Bengals will line up for the
Cowboy
2-point
80.
conversion.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now once again, the Bengals will try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. Now he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty.
27.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Pierce now up the middle. Fighting his way through contact. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. Dameon Pierce, 49 yards. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
45. Bengals 27.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
34.
So down a couple scores, only one timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the gun, here's Williams. This is caught by McMillan. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
First down, Detroit.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. To throw, Williams. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Lions.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To the air, Williams. A pass complete to Adunzo. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Williams from the gun on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll go. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Lions have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the fourth. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but That confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only